We activate because action is the root of change. We activate through providing opportunities for youth to be visibly and meaningfully engaged in their community. For example, youth conduct surveys on community needs, get signatures for petitions, paint a mural, and organize one of the largest events that happen in the neighborhood. By doing, youth are given the support to gain experience and make mistakes as a way of learning.
I was at the Thursday market over at on Lawrence Avenue there, and one of your young lads came by with a flyer, a young woman came by with a flyer, and here I am. Community love means to me a community that has a heart that cares. You give back to the community what the community has given to you. That's what it means to me.
Community love means to me everybody getting out and enjoying each other and having a humble environment, being respectful of one another's space and where they're from and their culture. And that's pretty much what community love is about to me.
Reaching out to each other, regardless of color. Understanding, I know, especially with language barrier coming from different backgrounds. So love is a great thing. Love covers so many areas. Love covers a multitude of sin. We look beyond our skin complexion. We reach out to each other. We're there for each other. Yes, that's what it means to me.
Community love to me is everything. Like people hanging out, they having fun, they put on a great show and doing it because they love to do it. That's what community love is.
I think the POR AMOR program is unique in that it's about leadership development, and then that's what the POR AMOR does, right? It takes young people who need to build their leadership skills and such, and work with them so that their confidence, raise their confidence and make them feel better. What's unique for me about POR AMOR is always the outcomes. I'm outcome based, and I think that everything that we do as an agency or in a community has to be an outcome. Even if it's the smallest thing, I always believe that it's important for us to celebrate it, right? So for me, I've noticed the very first time that we worked with POR AMOR, it was the outcome of the event. The skill stuff was what I recognized and saw from the outline and such that they had it well planned. So I had no doubt that those things would have been carried out. But it was the last day or the last weekend when a celebration was held, and then it gave me an opportunity to actually sit back and see what young people had done.
POR AMOR is a growing grassroots organization that one day hopes to have permanent space in the Kingston-Galloway community and other neighborhoods across the globe to continue to meet the needs of young people.
With this particular project, we're always thinking about ways to train the young people so eventually we can step back and they can run their own projects. They can constantly have a young fire going through Youth for Human Rights, because ultimately, you know, we all do grow up, but young people, there'll always be more young people, new generations that need to be taught and shown the way and learn how to take leadership roles in their community, not to just have things done for them, but eventually to do things for others. And so we're really moving into that phase where some of the youth that have been in our program are returning, and then we're giving them more duties. We're trying to help them apply for their own funding for projects they want to do in their community. And yeah, it'll be a beautiful thing when they can send us emails inviting us to their events. And so that's the idea for the future, is to mentor the young people to take over our roles so that we can take on different roles, more of a mentorship type of role. And we do it for love, for the love of community, the love of young people. They're full of fire, they're full of energy, and they just need some direction and some guidance. They shouldn't be overlooked.
Any young person who has an idea about wanting to change their own lives or change their community or change the world and wants to have a voice through creative ways like hip-hop or storytelling, or maybe they want to draw, and that's how they want to get their voice out in the world, and that's how they want to live their life, that's what they want their career to be, I really encourage them to get involved with Youth for Human Rights. POR AMOR is building relationships to create future leaders so that they, the youth, can continue the legacy of Youth for Human Rights, so that all young people have the opportunity to educate, create, and activate for love.